Hello dudes, good morning everybody, hope you're all doing fine. And look, ta-da, we are in the new Monky London party van. As some of you know, we have a recovery truck. What we sort of figured is if we're going to do a bit of European travelling this year, so yeah, to fit 3 of us in the truck with the car in the back, all the spares, all the tyres, it's going to be nigh impossible. So I've bought this trusty Renault Master off a dear family member. Love you, Neil. She's a 2004, 156,000 miles. So yeah, it's barely run in for one of these. I think my truck's on about 260,000 miles. And what we're going to do today is head down to see Tim at my local car wash, get the old van cleaned because it's been sitting around for quite a few months and it's gathered a bit of moss on it. So yeah, we're going to get the van cleaned, then I'm going to head down to see Project Drift, good old Andy. We shall be undersealing the PS13 today. It's off for mapping in a couple of weeks, so we're sort of trying to get everything sorted over the next few weeks so we can get it mapped in time. Yeah, we're going to head down to the car wash now, and I will see you down there in a bit. Peace. We might as well have a little look around the new bad boy Monky van. So yeah, this is the interior, very pretty. Nice bit of 2004 decor. Overall, she's a pretty sick beast. I'm gonna get the wheels refurbished back to silver because they've got a bit flaky over time. They look a bit skanky. Into the Monky den. She's pretty big. You could definitely have a little party here. Get a few ladies in. So you've got the spare tyre there. It's actually a medium wheelbase van, this. So ideally we would have wanted a slightly longer one, but beggars can't be choosers. The other cool thing is she's got a sliding door, very pimp. So we can literally do like 18 manoeuvres when we get to drift events. Literally just jump out, yo! Ugh. So yeah, that is the Monky London party van. Coming to a drift event near you very soon. I shall see you down at Tim's in about 10 minutes. One lovely, fresh, clean van. Brand fucking new. Looking beautiful. Might get a little bit of back to black on the bumpers just to freshen them up a little bit. But yeah, apart from getting the wheels refurbished, she's a pretty goddamn tidy van. Right, we are good to go. Let's crack on and head down the farm. Right, here we are, Project Drift. James's PS13's just coming out. Check out that stance, bruv. Look how low it is, it's ridiculous. It looks cool, but it has absolutely no functionality whatsoever. We are now down at Project Drift, and he's just parking up the PS13. He's just been doing a little bit of wiring for James. We've got the lovely JZX 110. We have one PS13, one JZ, minus the one JZ at the moment. But yeah, the shell is back, looking a little bit more complete. The car's looking pretty pimp. Loving the new colour. So yeah, if you guys look here, this is sort of the new colour and the new sills as well. Massive thanks to Steve. If you guys look up here, you'll see Tim and Andy have pretty much stitch welded the entire chassis just to give it some extra rigidity. We look here, we've got a, it's not a brand new, is it? It's a used windscreen which you had repaired.
It's the same one that came out of the car.
It's just been repaired, yeah. What was it? Just a lot of stone chips in the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking nice. It's all been sealed in. Lovely jubbly. Don't worry guys, I know a lot of you were saying on Instagram, are we running these wheels? Well, don't worry, we are not. They are fucking horrendous. They're your old wheels, aren't they?
Skid wheels.
Skid wheels, yeah. In here we have probably the most sexual bash bar ever made by a very nice chap called Steve Richardson. If you guys just check down here, his Instagram is here, so if you want to get in contact, feel free. Look at that, that is absolutely sexual. So what's this, sort of steel and then stainless steel plates?
Yeah.
Gussets. Oh. We even got a custom Project Drift logo, look at that. Pure sex.
Don't run a bumper.
I wouldn't want to run a bumper with this, man. Jamie Kay and Andy had quite a good idea. They're actually going to fit the bumper and then cut a square out the bumper so you can see the Project Drift logo. So that will look pretty goddamn sick when it's on the track. The whole point with these bash bars is basically so if you have a bit of a rear end, you hit the bash bar first and not the back of the car. And Steve's also puts these little jacking points in the bottom so you can jack them up with these without having to go off the rear diff. Are these your old lights?
Yes.
Oh, they are. Are they D-Max?
No.
Well, who makes them? They're nice. They're like sort of smoked, aren't they?
EP Racing.
Oh, the EP Racing ones. Cool, man.
I'd love to run
Official Car Shop Glow.
I'd love to run official D-Max or something, but
yeah.
You've seen the state of the rear quarter before.
Yeah, many times.
It became very expensive.
I know about expensive lights. Mr. Andy is just fitting the washers for the bumper bar. Quick look inside the old cage. Looking beautiful in here, nice and shiny. The good thing as well, it's relatively dark. In my old car, I actually had a white interior and it looked great for about one day, and then, yeah, one drift day later and it looked like shit. So at least with this, it will stay looking nice and pretty. Bumper bar is kind of fitted. Looks absolutely nom-nom. Out of 10, James?
11.
Oh, Steve's gonna love you. What are you doing, man?
Muzzy always wants bubble wrap.
Yeah, Muzzy needs bubble wrap.
So we're helping.
If you ever come up the farm and you need to get rid of rubbish, use this door.
Yeah, this reminds me of that night we had together.
Jack Westmore's.
Stuffing all this into a small hole.
Good job.
Oh, this is getting a workout, mate.
She's tight, man.
Oh, she is. Oh, she bit you.
She bites.
That's what happened as well.
There we go. See, Muzzy, we love you, man. Andy's just taking off the subframes of the PS. While he's doing that, I've got a few old JZX90 Chaser parts that I'm selling, so I'm going to go and take a few pictures. While we're here, we've got the beautiful S13. I know a lot of you guys were wondering what on earth I'd done to the back. Well, I haven't actually done anything. It's just not running a bumper and the lights have been removed. It looks scruffy, but that's just how they look without a bumper. The only bit of damage I've really got is just this little sort of bend in the back of the rear quarter, but that's about it as it goes. Next piece of the puzzle are the Sora vented wings. Remember I tried fitting these on my car, but they weren't massively wide, so I decided not to fit them, but I've also sold these. James, wear your trousers, mate. I'm also selling a front-mounted intercooler, the old one off the S14. I just need to remove this wonderful HKS SSQV. So here we are at wonderful Castle Performance. Hi! How are you?
I'm alright, you?
I didn't just see you 5 minutes ago. Sup, Scousey? I'm just going to help Scouse bleed this Scooby up very quickly, and then we will remove this wonderful HKS SSQV. It's one of my favourite dump valves. I really love the chirping noise they make as well. So yeah, if you want to get in contact with me, feel free. Am I a brake bleeding engineer then, basically?
Pretty much, yeah. You or Kirsty are my weight pedal pushers.
I'm good at this. Down. Up. That's what she said. Hey! We have now finished bleeding the brakes on this yummy Scooby. I'm now going to carry on with my task in hand and remove this sexual bird impersonator. Yeah, I remember I was spending a lot of money on these things. I remember this was the most important thing in my life about 10 years ago. Now I just want to chuck it in a bin. Right, love you lot, Scouse. We shall be catching up with you in a few weeks on the old S-body.
Yeah, next time I need some brakes bleeding, I'll give you a shout.
Shut up. Love you lots, man. I've just finished doing the brakes with Scouse. Going to carry on selling these, or taking pictures of all these bits. Other thing I'm selling is this front-mounted intercooler from the S14. Obviously, the new one's got the outlets at the top now, so this is the old one. That's all my parts picture done. Very sporty. So what's next on the agenda, young James, with the old PS? You put the chromies on it. I just realised. Are they 265s in the back? Nah.
Yes.
How the fuck have you fit those on, man? They don't fit, do they?
Cam rungs are broken.
Oh, right, so they've cambered in a little bit.
Well,
They've actually got a bit of clearance, to be fair.
Yeah, so when the new cam rungs go on, I can actually bring it out.
You might need to run a little, slightly smaller tyre.
Yes.
We are now back with Mr. Gandhi. He's removed the rear subframe, which you can see there sitting on the floor. Oh, what the fuck are we doing?
Nothing.
So what are you doing? You're going around the stitch wells with like a Scotch-Brite?
Yeah, just clean off where it's burnt through all the primer.
Ah, right, okay.
And then re-prime it, and then we can paint it.
Yeah. If we look down here, Andy's just masking up the sill so that we don't get any overspray when we re-prime it. Obviously we're not going to be undersealing inside the engine bay, it's going to be basically from this masking point forwards. And then yeah, we also need to pop inside the car and mask off all these holes so that we don't start spraying underseal everywhere. You guys are probably wondering what colour this is. It's actually an S13 original colour, it's a pewter grey, which is quite nice. We're keeping to the original Nissan colours. If we pop over here, a good old family friend of Andy's called JJA Coachworks did all the painting. So yeah, if you guys want to get in touch with them, feel free. Mention Andy, I'm sure they'll do you a little bit of a deal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We've now got the car back on the floor. So yeah, if you look inside here, we've got lots of little holes and openings for all the underseal to pour through, which is not what we want. So we're just going to run through the inside now with a bit of masking tape, block these holes off, and then begin to make a mess. Does it start? I thought we were ready for a drift, man. Oh man, it doesn't start. Wait, has this got an engine in it? Yeah. Just waiting for Andy to finish with the masking tape, because we only have one, like true professionals. One roll for the whole car. Looking pretty good. We've also got Eddie on board. What's up, bro? What Andy's doing now, he's just going over some of the exposed metal with a little bit of primer, just to seal it all up, ready for the sealant. We are about ready to underseal the bad boy. Yeah, the reason we've got all these sort of covers on it is just to prevent the underseal from flying all around the workshop and making it look disgusting. This is the underseal we're going to be using. It's called Gravitech. It's going to be pretty decent stuff. And obviously plug the airline in, bit of pressurised air, and off she goes. If you look here, we're not actually applying sort of a massively thick layer, A, because we don't want to weight the car down with all this shit, and B, we don't need a massive amount of it. It's not like a factory car, is it?
No.
That's the first canister empty. So we did quite a lot of, so how much did we do off one canister? Quite a bit.
Yeah.
What Andy was just saying is because we haven't got a regulator on the compressor, the line pressure is pretty high, so it seems to force this stuff out pretty violently, but as far as goes so far, he's done a really nice job. Looks lovely, man. Obviously we'll carry on with the rest of this tomorrow.
The underseal is making me high as a motherfucker. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a like, put any comments in the comment section. Peace.
Peace.
Chase now.